So this is LA County Fair for 2026, and I'm in here for the third time. The last time I was at this LA Fairplex was the card event from one of my previous vlogs and Anime Impulse. So basically these are all the returning events that came back here with some different vendors and some few food vendors as well. Same way to where I started at Downtown Fairplex, and here are the rest so far. Okay, so yeah, I gotta try not to shake my camera too much here since a lot of vlogs I did, I am struggling to hold my camera a lot. All the expo halls are here, so I'm just gonna enter one of the first ones. This area is Skate, okay, can't even pronounce it. It is actually pronounced Skatercade. Hard to say a lot of stuff here though. Another Back to the Future vehicle again, which someday they'll return to a future convention. The history of Route 66 is there. So just in case, this is going to be a very long vlog since I don't want it to separate into multiple parts from one of my previous LA County Fair videos. So I'll make it all into one video if I can. Anyways, this is the exhibit from Mount Saga Fine Arts so far. This is amazing. The retro row here. This is the arcade room here, except it is not available at the moment until around a certain time to where I can enter later on. But it does cost around $10 though to play in every arcade. Looks like this is a place to rest or lounge here. Alright, let's just explore some more exhibits around this place. Interesting. That vehicle right there, when dinosaurs ruled the earth. And that's looks like a park ranger. That's a large inflatable here, and every other exhibit so far here. Looks like some old TVs right there, and I believe there's one right there that's just actually on live right now. This feels more like the 20th century style area. Looking around this place, they do have like a lot of old video shops here. There's the Macintosh right there, and along with other old cell phones here. Never seen that before. Just had to time it by calling. Wow, that's an Atari 2600 here, an old video computer system, and an old video game console, as well as some old Nintendo stuff here. Pretty classic. Alright, well, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles here. Some old collections literally right inside here. I believe that's basically all that I can tour around this area here. It's pretty nostalgic. So yeah, I'm done with the Expo Hall 9 here. I'll look into other Expo Halls here at some point. Okay, so this is Expo Hall number 10. Mostly an agriculture and nutrition program here. Okay, so everything is actually the same for the rest, except there's some slight placement differences though. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into everything here, but these are all the projects that most of the students did throughout their times. All the robots and machines have returned here for this area once again. Only this, I haven't seen this type of robot before, but it looks to me that it's somewhat not operational at the moment. Okay, so right there is something that's also new that I haven't seen, unlike my previous LA County Fair stuff here. But this looks to me that this is some kind of like a robot that can actually punch. Right now it's not in an operational state at the moment because they haven't done the setup. Alright, this large Taurus has returned here to this event once again, and the rest is the same for almost all. This one I have not seen a plasma disc before. It looks more like very active here. If only I can touch it for a bit. Yeah, it does react. Look at that. That is super amazing so far. Wow. Yeah, there is another one right there, except it kind of partially functions. So yeah, it does function. More of the school's projects so far here. That's Bugs Bunny reference right there. Damn my camera. Here are all the rest of the projects so far. This is amazing. Looks like a beekeeping job here. Okay, here are the rest of the projects so far. Whoa, those are insects. In an exhibit so far. Well, I guess all you do is turn it into a display only. I should be good on the agricultural exhibit here, so I'm just gonna see what other areas to look into. There's another tourist in there. I almost forgot about the other one here before I leave, but I'm ready to move on. Okay, so there's an extra clip here and I forgot to try this. I can't use my vlog camera since I can only use one hand. So for this, I'll have to use this camera just to use two hands here. This is a hand battery. Yeah, you can barely see the reaction so far. Yeah, all right. That should be it. Okay, I am back outside here. I'm done with the expo hall of the agriculture and nutrition program here. I'm gonna try another one here. Our vendors around this section here, sometimes they do allow recordings or no. Okay, so this area is called the Downtown Fairplex Shopping Place, to which they have like a lot of vendors from different places so far. Even though I'm not gonna record as much here, so I can only show what I can only show. First thing is just Verizon itself here. Seeing some 3D printed dragon figures here. Yeah, not as much to do around here since there's too many shops around this place. Yeah, this is quite presently a bit bigger than what I've seen before. Look at all the vendors here. There's mattress firms and almost everything. That's all I can show here. And I haven't showed the back side of it though. It looks like this is the escape room here for almost all the courses. The entire section that I looked into is basically an inflatable zone here. Well, an inflatable zone. It's only for kids though. Okay, I think that should be it now. Okay, I just got out there and this section is actually empty. There's nothing to explore here aside just simply going around this area to get to the other side. Okay, so right now I'm at this area here to where they had Asian American Expo from some of my previous vlogs here. But now there's a bunch of vendors that I would get into, but not everything. Okay, right now there isn't a lot of crowd just yet here, so I'm just gonna see what other expo halls I can go inside. I believe there are 4 remaining right now here. Expo Hall 8. I can't see the number here, another expo hall, and that. So I'll have to go around in order. The only way I can get to the special event is by going around the back of it, though. Okay, this is a sideways entrance here to expo hall number 8. Okay, it looks like it is actually empty.
Oh, it's empty?
It's empty in there.
Oh, rather.
Yeah, the expo hall is actually empty. Looks like there's students here, though. Oh, well. Anyways, it turns out this hallway is actually empty. There's nothing inside. The last time I went to this hallway was when I did a card convention inside for just only 2 days. What about this other hallway here? I think there should be some culinary stuff here. Okay, this hallway is actually full of culinary stuff. So here it is. So basically, this is the same exhibit as before, except I can't even remember all the stuff that they did so far. The culinary demonstration is back here once again. Looks like the cooking show is currently active here. So yeah, they're interacting with some few audiences here. Okay, here's the rest of the exhibit so far. Looks like all the dining art. It looks like this is the same spot as last year. Well, that's amazing so far, and here's the rest of the food exhibit. Obviously they look kind of identical here. Well, I don't remember as much since I'm not in that category. I wonder what kind of exhibit that they have so far. Well, usually I love to see some anime and video game stuff here. May take some time, so I'm just gonna try to look carefully. Only major difference is that these are some of the awards for 2026. That looks like a cursed drawing of Stitch, but despite this, it is still pretty amazing. This appears to be a sewing area. Look at all this. Home arts and demonstrations here, and every artwork that is pretty much amazing so far. All right, so I think that's all there is to it. I didn't search through a lot here, but this is just what the exhibit looks like so far. All right, so done with Expo Hall number 5. Next one is Number 6. We do have some few vendors around this place here. Okay, that is another shopping place at downtown Fairplex. This is another park though, so I'm just gonna only browse around for just a bit. Okay, I've seen this before. The showering sets. There's another mattress firm here. Okay. And another resting area, of course. So basically, mostly everything with special items and mostly expensive luxury pools here, over there. Okay, here's everything that they have so far. The spa is what I previously mentioned, and everything else though, it's kind of like a lot to tour. Here are all the motorcycles in this area. Okay, I think that's all in the shopping place so far. It is still a pretty long walk across everything inside LA Fairplex. All right, here are some additional food vendors around this place and some small shops as well. Okay, there is another shopping place again inside this area. This one is kind of large in my end here, so like before, I'm just gonna try to limit to what I want to do with this area. Most of the times I've seen these types of vendors like this before. All right, that's a lot of stores here around this spot, and I think this is a 24-hour fitness that I remember carrying from one of my previous vlogs. Anyways, I'm just gonna take a look around for more.
Personal favorite, nice rich molasses profile to it.
All right,
Tastes real good, bro.
Very
Thank
smooth.
you.
Most definitely.
let's see how this tastes.
I'm sorry?
Let's see how this tastes.
All our coffee is lower in acidity, so it's a nice smooth profile.
Yeah, it's a little hot though.
It is, I apologize. These keep it about the temperature of the sun there.
Not bad.
Are you a big coffee drinker?
Not as much.
No.
Because sometimes every time I drink coffee, or sometimes I do drink coffee, it doesn't have a lot of taste for my end.
Gotcha.
Yeah, happens to every flavor though.
You want some nice bold coffee then, huh?
Yeah.
Nice full flavor. That one is probably the boldest I have here on offer. We do also sell a Sumatra dark roast. That one tends to be a little bit more on the fruity side of things. That is typically our darkest roast. We'll have that one on sample next week, I believe.
That's a great
Gotcha.
Coming in. Do you want to try any others?
Yeah.
I'll move you up, so I'll give you our espresso blend here.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be a medium roast, and this isn't like espresso coffee. This is just our blend we use for espresso, but it's brewed to like a normal drip standard here.
All right, let's see.
How do you typically brew your coffee at home?
I don't know how to brew it.
You don't, gotcha. Just when you're out and about sort of thing.
And then down the road, if you ever really get into coffee, get a little grinder.
That one actually has a little Honduran in it, and then we add a Peruvian and Ethiopian, so you
Then
get a
it's
nice
even fresher.
Oh, yeah.
brown flavor.
When you break up that bean, the oils start dissipating, and that's what keeps that flavor.
You liking that one better, or you still like the
Like I
Honduras
said,
one
we're
better?
a club. We hope you like it.
It's hard to tell though.
Email you.
no worries.
Yeah.
You can order more
Because the taste is kind of hard to determine which ones I like.
button on your profile. And it pulls up
We
a
do,
screen where you can
unfortunately,
change
at the
your
show, we just sell, I'm not selling larger cups or anything like that. I'm just selling beans and grounds. If you ever need any coffee at home, feel free to let us know. We'll roast it and ship it to you.
Gotcha. All right, thanks for the sample.
Of course, appreciate you stopping by.
All right, see ya. Okay, everything is basically all the shopping places and by far the same ones I encountered before. So of course, I'm not gonna get into almost everything inside. Yeah, there's a lot to explore around here and just gonna have to see what else to find inside. Well, in just case, I did purchase one of the foldable seats already, even though I already have one like this at home. Okay, I just reached the end here. This one right there is the community stage, and these are some of the few concessions. And whoa, there's actually money in there, just cosmetic money. A photo op variant though. Okay, so yeah, this game actually does cost though. Going to have to pass on that though. I'm just gonna have to explore around. So for all these expo halls, I'm just gonna limit down the amount of shorts that I needed because I don't want to just do that many at once like this. So I'll keep it in a way for now. Just gonna have to do what shorts that I only necessarily needed. Now I'm just gonna simply take a look around. That should be enough now. Okay, so right now I'm at the other side here. It looks like these are all the vehicles all the way across this area here. Okay, those are a row of cars so far. Just taking a look around. All right, for the first time, I actually went inside this exhibit of motorsports. These are some of the few footages of what it looks like here, but I can't go into a lot of detail what it looks like though. And now let's just head straight to other places. Okay, so right now there's some elementary school students that are coming into this LA County Fair here, so I gotta be careful here. Overall, I did some few footages of what the car show of all the lowriders looks like. This is pretty amazing so far. Okay, so this one I seen the fine arts before like this, so I can only get a preview of what this area looks like. Yeah, this is what the exhibit looks like here, and I believe the area inside is actually a free area, except there's too many students right now, which I can't film at the moment. So yeah, that's just a preview of what it looks like. Lots of school students around this place here as I leave this art center here. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like. Pretty good exhibit. Okay, so I think there's actually 2 Ferris wheels around this place though. And of course, I'm just gonna have to try to move around a little bit as I look into the next station here. This is called The Hill. Well, I think I might have passed by these flowers here, but look at this. Dedicated to the memory of Ralph M. Hines. Amazing. I do remember this place back when I was at Imaginarium here. So right now there's no shows or any of the programs hosting at the moment. Here's what the area looks like. It's basically more like a pirate theme based here. There we go. So I got everything I needed. So this is area, like I said, for the second time, it's pirate theme. I remember this hill when trying to climb down at LA Imaginarium, but here it's gonna take a long walk here just to get up. Looks like they got some summer props here as well. All right, just got up there, and this area kind of feels colder because I'm just under shades with a bunch of trees. Okay, it looks like there's some seating areas here to where I last been before, but just gonna have to pass. Whoa, that is a big giant frog here. I just realized you can actually go inside the frog itself though. Wow, incredible. I think there's actually something at the other side here. I am too far away, however. All right, let's see what's inside though. Okay. Whoa, that's a lounge here.
Wow, come inside.
That's a nice lounge right now. Well, a good place to rest. All right, this area looks more like an activity zone here. Anyways, it's getting a little bit warm to where I'm walking a lot, so I'm gonna get some drink. Yeah, I won't be getting a drink at some point in time here since this booth is not open. Fine, I'll just continue on. Okay, I am finally up there here, and I believe this is just a pretty nice shade here to where I last been before. Of course, yeah, this is kind of hilly to walk a lot. And now I'll just look into some activities here, and of course, gonna have to find one. Yeah, it's gonna make my camera shake a lot since I'm walking downhill a lot quicker. Okay, this activity is sealed off for now, so I don't think there's anything available to it. There used to be some decorated flowers from previous conventions here, but it's not there anymore. All right, now I'm just gonna take a look around this area here. Here it is. Protect the environment by putting all of them into a cleanup pile here. There's a lot of good opportunities here. Amazing. Camping opportunities, that's a lot. That one right there. Okay, this is a bit inactive here after looking around. I did talk to some booths a lot here, at least. There's a lot of helpful tips here to protect the environment, as well as leaving absolutely no trace, meaning no trash should be scattered almost everywhere. These are the same ones I encountered multiple times here, since this is my 3rd time coming here. All right, there's a lot to do around here. Well, I did talk to some booths at Cal Fire here about some tips of protecting my home. It looks like there's another way to enter here. The same fire truck that I remember encountering for the 3rd time. All right, so this is America's Great Outdoors here, and they do got a lot of signs here, so I'm just gonna head there. Any fuel-related items are restricted except for barbecues. All right, so it looks like there's activity going around.
I want you to grab it behind the ears and hold it very tightly. Do you understand? That's the whole secret right there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, grab it right, like, see when it's coming down like this, you will go in from like right here and just go like that and grab it. Okay, good. You should be fine. Here we go. First we have to get that snake to come up out of the basket. This is how we do it. Okay, hold on. Not awake yet. He must be asleep. Hold on, okay.
Is he really trying to...
That's how you irritate a snake. Now one of us is going to take the lid off of that basket. That's you, JP, okay? I don't want to get bit. Oh. Oh, he's awake. He's awake. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the basket shaking.
Ooh, yeah. Stand back. Stand. No, right there. I don't want to get bit. Here we go. Take the lid off. Hurry up. Take it off. It's just a handkerchief. Give him a big hand. Do you think they allow me to put a snake in a basket and scare this young man? Yes! No. All right, here we go. Just go ahead and put the lid back on. Put the lid back on.
There's actually nothing in there.
Ah!
Never mind, I got spooked.
Pick that up. Pick that up. Right behind the ears. Behind the ears. There you go. Professional snake handler, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a fake snake here. What
now
the hell?
You feel better? Now you're gonna hold. All right, great. I hope the rest of you feel better about holding a snake. Now, hold on. We're not through yet. Guess what? JP's gonna make a table fly around this stage, and when he does, you're all gonna be impressed with this magic show. Because right now, I can tell. Look at this audience. Do they look impressed?
But yeah, that actually spooked me a lot, though.
It's all up to you
Damn.
now.
Whoa, that magic.
Okay. Make it go up. Make it go down.
My goodness.
No, down, JP, down.
This is the first time seeing.
Down.
Is this really magic? My goodness. Whoa.
Wow. Okay. Here you go. Count of 3. I want you to blow out the candle and make a wish. Ready? 1, 2. Too late. Batteries died. Okay. All right. Here you go. Hold on to both ends of the tablecloth. Yeah, they won't let us play
What
with
in the
fire.
world?
Okay.
Doesn't do that, though.
Now concentrate. No, I mean really, concentrate. Hold on. Look underneath.
Oh my goodness, what is...
Oh, what did you do? Let it go, JP, let it go. Whoa, what? It must be bad, look out!
Oh! This table is possessed.
Okay, hold on, it's coming in for a landing. Give him a big hand, take a bow, sir. Wow, sir.
Alright, free from distractions here. I'm at Camp Smoky once again. I believe I remember this fire tower before from a long time. I think I've been there multiple times. Okay, just like before, it's pretty hilly around this place. This is America's Great Outdoors once again, and I think I remember doing this activity before from last year. And I believe I already did this General Lands office from last year as well. So yeah, that's what I did. Maybe I can get another attempt here from last year. All right.
Okay, come around this way.
Yeah, I think I tried this before from last year.
Yeah? How'd
Yes.
it work?
It went well.
It's going to go well too. Dominant hand on top, the other one down below.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Get a stance where you're only going to move your arms.
Yeah.
The straighter we keep this saw, the better it comes.
All right. Ready? Trying to keep my body straight though.
When we break through, don't drop the saw.
All right. Gotta bend my legs though.
Yeah, these last ones.
There we go.
Okay, let me take that.
Whew. just like last time though.
Good job. Worked out good.
Yep.
Okay, go on.
Only major difference is that it's slightly thinner though, but hopefully I can keep it as a collectible item. Yeah, it's pretty good though. So yeah, despite this, I actually have one at home. All right, let's just browse around for more here. And yes, I do remember encountering these before. Okay, I was about to get inside, but it's currently occupied by students. All right, finally. Hello.
But hey, bud,
What's up?
the great outdoors. That's
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
What do you think? The first time in a tower?
I've been there like 3 times here.
Ah,
Yeah, from previous LA
This one
time.
here?
Yeah.
Have you been to any of the ones up in the mountains?
The ones on the mountains?
Yeah.
Just outside. Oh no, I've never been to one of them.
So there's two towers in the Angeles Forest. There's 3 towers in the San Bernardino.
Okay.
There's 2 towers in the San Jacinto. Then there's 3 more towers down south in the Cleveland.
Gotcha. Alright. I hope this helps though. Alright. Thanks for having me here.
you bet. Thank you for stopping on by, my friend.
Alright, for the 3rd time. Yep. All right.
Yes, we'll see you again next year.
See ya next year. Alright, see ya.
Take care.
Bye.
You too. Yep. Alright, I'm in the tower here. Okay. At least I got some tour around and some notable info where the towers are. Okay, it looks like I don't know if I actually been there though. Well, these are some helpful tips though. Okay, I'm just gonna go into this area, of course. There's the exhibit information here. Interesting. Well, a lot of them. And the other side are just some reptiles and other animals in the exhibit. There's a tortoise again here. And we got some snakes. Wow. All of them are snakes here. Everything. There's a stationary reptile, well, there's actually 2 of them, just all binding in together. Overall, that's just basically what they have so far. You can actually hold a snake, but it's kind of risky. It is not pretty extreme as of now for the fire danger, so it's pretty moderate. Look at this ancient history though. Well, ancient artifacts, antique gold mining equipment. I remembered this before, so I'm finally out this time. I can pan for gold, so I can give it a nice try once again. I remember from last year and just haven't gotten used to it for a long time.
Yeah. Get your little sand here.
Yeah, and the gold has more weight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's supposed to work.
gotcha. Oh, come on, this thing is just... Yeah. All right, let me give it another attempt here. So, it's been a while since I last done that. I just had to do it carefully though. Okay, the light is kind of giving me a hard time.
Oh, I found one!
That quickly?
Yes. I found my gold, dude.
I'm not getting it right. Yeah, this is kind of like uncomfortable for me to...
I like that. I'm just.
Oh, I hope I'm gonna try to kneel it though. Yeah.
I found something.
This is, yeah, standing and trying to reach from below. Let's... On tab number 2. And I'm doing worse than what I did from last year. Yeah. I did even worse than what I did. Damn it. This is... Let's try
This
this.
is a job that people used to have.
Okay, no, nothing good. Let's try it.
Yeah, you got like whatever.
Let's try this one. Yeah, that's too big. I remember doing it better though from last year, and now, well, I got chill out here. I gotta chill out. Is it me or am I doing it wrong though? Oh my goodness. Whoa. I think I know something.
Not great.
That.
Oh, nice. You found some.
Yeah, I saw some. Yeah, that took me quite some time. But yeah. All right.
But it's soft. We got some.
There. I'm just gonna put it back though. But yeah. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe
Found-
someone can find that same one later.
Yeah. All right. Putting everything back here. There we go.
What's up, friends?
There's. Yeah, I better clean my hands though.
Oh yeah, and you have some hand sanitizer over there.
All right, cool. All right, thanks.
Yeah, of course.
All right, that was a success. That took me quite some time. Now I just need a hand sanitizer, and then, yeah. There we go. That took me forever to find though. Alright, session's over. Alright, should be good now. I'm just gonna see what else to find. Okay, so I obviously cannot get down from here to where I'm standing. So that means I had to find a nearby staircase and then go around. So yeah, that's the first part of it done here. Now I'm just gonna explore around and continue vlogging. Once again, I'm not gonna put it into separate parts though. Next one is just gonna be the locomotives here. In case if I have not seen it before, well, yes, I already seen it, but I'm just gonna do a re-tour around this place again. All right, here it is. The rail johns here, traditional locomotives, everything else. It does look like they're just stationary to this day here, so I think they're the same. But I'm gonna go all the way to the back and then tour all the way to the other side. All right, made it all the way to the end here. So this is what the area looks like. Yeah, it's kind of like a little warm here to where I'm standing, despite it being around the maximum of 75 degrees here. Oh yeah, I'll do a careful tour around this spot. All right, here's some few locomotives around this spot. Let's see what the inside looks like. Okay, partially accessible here. Just gonna climb upstairs. And here, well, looks like they can put fuel here. And the description of what the locomotives looks like. Okay, for some reason my camera stopped recording because it mistakenly thinks that I connected to a PC. Because I'm charging my camera for now. Anyways, this is what the cockpit looks like. Oh, well, kind of hard to see in my opinion. Alright, so a lot of locomotive stuff here. Let's just climb upstairs on the other one. Okay, this is kind of crowded here, so it's kind of hard to get a close look of what it looks like.
Steel wheel on a steel rail, and if it's wet or oily, what's really bad are leaves.
Really?
In the fall back east, when all the leaves falling all over everything, it can get real slippery.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah. Oh, so cool. I'm good. I'm hot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Can I blow the horn?
Oh yeah.
Did I just pull forward?
Just pull it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's so
amazing
cool.
so far.
Oh my god.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks for the info.
No problem.
All right. I believe I remember accessing this type of cart before. Okay, it's made out of wood, so I gotta take extra careful steps. See ya.
Look, look, look. Hey.
Well, interesting. The only way I can climb is these ladders here. So let's see what it looks like. All right, this is what the area looks like with some people, of course. They're just trying. Well, I guess this looks like a living quarters here. Well, I remember this before though. I toured around something like this. But yeah, this one is just basically a desk in a cart, a field for fire and cooking as well, and everything else though. All right, now I'm just gonna take a look inside here. Okay, it's a lot of walk. Yeah, I remember this before, just a display of what it looks like. And as well, the San Fernando Valley earthquake happened in 1971. A lot has been preserved throughout the whole times here. So yeah, that's the one that I've already showcased from some previous last year's LA County Fair. This one, I believe this is the same thing here, so can't get into that. Inside right there is pretty much what the demonstration of the locomotive looks like. So currently there's some activities to do here.
A half a mile quicker than it takes you to stop. And at 110 miles an hour, it takes a mile and a half to stop. That's the pressure release for the pistons.
Here, hold on. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's amazing on the turn.
Alright, that's amazing. Okay, last one right there is the Santa Fe station here. Here's everything so far. Oh, It's what the inside looks like, and a merch booth as well. Here's some roller coaster rides here. However, because I'm carrying like a lot of stuff, I won't be able to do some rides like this. Okay, now that it's done, I'm just gonna head straight to this part here. It's basically more of a fun ride zones here. I can't use my equipment here because there's like a lot of rides that I like to see, but nothing particular that I want to do forward. And I gotta spend some on something though. Let's see if I can look for something. This one right there is just basically more of a flower zone here. And let's check it out. Here's the beautiful flower place here. It's a lot though. All right, this is something that I haven't seen. Looks like there's a waterfall right there. And a small pond. Wow, this is even more beautiful than I thought it would be. Lots of artwork. And here's almost literally everything inside here, which is amazing so far. Okay, it's another place to just rest for now, which I'm getting a little tired here, so I'll find a place to sit. Okay, so I'm done with my break here. I just had to do something on my own end, so let's just resume. This place has a lot of good stuff though. Just gonna browse around for more. Looks like they're selling Shadow the Hedgehogs here, just for a way to win prizes. Anyways, I'm just gonna look around, and there's another Shadow the Hedgehog here. Okay, and more areas right there contains a lot of concessions and food vendors too. All right, here is the marketplace around this area here. I'm just gonna simply explore around for a bit. There's another performance show here. Interesting. Okay, I guess they're doing some practice right now here, so there's no actual show at the moment. Okay, I think I kind of missed it though. But yeah, they're fully trained. There we go. Awesome. Okay, here's some more markets around this place. Yeah, basically almost like a swap meet. I'm gonna really tour as much here since it's just basically a small shop here. Okay, some long ways to go here, and these are some of the few decorative items here. Looks like these are usually for outdoor purposes. Interesting. Luxury-based items, though. I will get into these sections later. It's a lot of food vendors around this spot. This area is kind of big here, though. Well, it's hard to get through almost everything like this so far. Okay, this area has no access here, once again. But this one right there, I can strike a little pose. There's Avalon once again. It's just basically a small restaurant inside. I'm just gonna walk around more. Oh, I remember this virtual reality before when I tried one like this from last year. So yeah, they actually moved their virtual reality to this location instead. Anyways, I'm just gonna look around. All right, just explore around for this area here. Just gonna look around. All right, here's a spot here at this area. Basically more carnival rides here. But now I'm just gonna head straight to this location. All right, there's some horses here, just chilling. Whoa, never seen that before. It's a random event here. Look at all these horses here. That's amazing. Okay, there is a petting zoo inside here. Just gotta be extremely careful with all my items though. I am in right now. Okay, so yeah, I didn't purchase the feeding cup here because I don't want to get my hands dirty. There are baby goats around here, so I gotta be extra careful. Oh, and there are pigs right there as well. Yeah, this place has a lot of goats here, but I can only use one hand just to pet. Goat to pet here. Yeah, pretty soft though. There's some small pigs here. Yeah. It does look like a sheep to me though. Wow. Soft though. Sorry. I'm at the back, which I can't reach for some reason. Yeah, just the back only. Here are the rest of the animals so far here, but I think I should be done. Just gotta clean my left hand though. Here's feed live butterflies here. It's amazing. It looks like there is some construction work here, which as of now, it's not accessible. All right, the last one is just the barn itself. These are pre-grown plants here, especially all the gardening stuff. All that is amazing so far. It's a lot of agricultural stuff. Okay, this area is partially accessible here. And this is a small pond that's full of fish here. Yeah, I know I've seen this already multiple times, but just gonna take a look around. All right, just finally got inside ever since 2 years ago here. Okay, wow, that's a big turkey right there. There's a lot of chickens around this place here, and the rest so far. This is pretty much amazing. Okay, so the other side is not available here, but this area right there is kind of available. It looks like all the rabbits are sleeping inside. I'm not sure if anyone can see this. They are sleeping, of course, here on the other side. Here's a rabbit on a low position here. And more rabbits, of course, just idling. Here's a lot of chickens so far here. And I think that's basically everything. Let's see what kind of agricultural stuff that they have here. Those are some plants that I've seen before. This can be the most organic way to grow some crops here, such as strawberries and everything else that I can see. All right, going on to the other side here, more gardening stuff here. Here's a lot more agricultural stuff here, some machinery and some ancient machines though. Everything else in general. There's a pretty long walk though. It's gonna take quite some time, and there are ways that they can grow everything. Okay, I guess that's basically everything here. Well, of course, I literally just took a picture of what they have. Some more vendors around this place here. Just getting a close look. All right, pretty much small vendors around this area, of course. Pretty amazing. All right, everything else, a lot of agricultural stuff here, and every single plant's.
Eat the outside.
Oh, okay. I just had to eat the outside?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Also see
All right, let's see.
Well, a lot of kids actually like the inside.
Okay.
So it's kind of acquired taste.
I like that one.
Yeah, that one's good. I love that stuff.
It tastes good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Very orangey.
Yeah. It tastes like it.
That was awesome.
All right, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right. Those are the plants though. Okay, should be good now. Okay, so half of this area is unavailable here, but I can check the other side if I can. There is another show barn here at this spot. There are some few vendors around this place though. Okay, so the only major difference is that there's not that much to see around this area here, because there's not that many vendors. This one is absolutely empty here. At least there are some activities going around the other half. I'll check it out. That right there is just basically more of a small little place to hang around. Well, for kids only. Walking takes kind of like a long time to get through everything. This is more of an agricultural stuff here. Well, and that's quite an exhibit here at the spot. That's basically almost like science here. This looks more like a presentation here. Everything is what they demonstrated. Okay, there's more exhibit here around this place. Animal health science and animal science here. Just basically what this demonstration looks like. It can be a career of becoming a vet here. All right, everything else is what it looks like so far. That's basically what they have. Amazing. There's the next row right there, more agricultural stuff. Here's the Pumpkin Fest, and well, that's just a demonstration here. And everything else. Looks like they do got some demos around this place here. So this is what it looks like so far. All right, next one right there. It's just basically more of, well, this area has some cows though. These are what all the cows looks like here. Basically, they're just resting. Huh, okay, never seen that before. So there are ways that they can produce some milk here. Here is the milking machine as well. It's basically amazing, except the only way I can get around is by exiting. There's a lot of cows here. Well, they're just feasting already. All right, had to get to the other side here. So this is what the area looks like. All right, just got to this area here. Just basically some few small vendors around this place, which I won't always go into everything like this for now. It looks like they got some exhibits I haven't seen before. All right, got through most of the tour down here, and this is what this area looks like. So yeah, got the free item, of course. This is how they beekeep here. So I'm just near this bees and honey once again for the third time. Looks like I'm back here once again. Here are all the bees again here. Wow. It's been there for quite some time here, and kind of hard to find a specific queen. They're just everywhere. All right, not bad for this place here. Now I'm just gonna see if I can proceed further. So far, it's a lot of vlogging here, and there is a kid right next to me that does have a lot of Sonic stuff here. So yeah, Sonic fan, possibly future Sonic fans still. All right, just done at the other section here. I know it's getting very tiring for me to try to vlog everything, but I finally reached what they have so far. Here it is. This one's the UC Masters Gardening Program here, and the other one, it looks like there is another petting farm. It is the same time as it used to be before, so this is what the area looks like. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, there are almost AFK llamas just staring at other people though. So yeah, they're almost literally AFK. In a sheep pen though. Okay, I guess there is another petting farm. I believe I already showed that though. But I'm just ending in. So at this moment it is currently too crowded to enter here, so I'm just gonna wait out for now. Ooh, there are pigs right there. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It looks like my batteries ran out here, so I gotta vlog on my own. Here it is. These are all the little goats here. All right, these dairy goats, they're actually the only ones that are just literally staying on top of the rock right there. There's a hatchery right there, and looks like there's some small birds right there. This is basically a chicken coop here. This area is the boar goats. Okay, looks like they have more animals in this pen. All right, I think that's all inside this big red barn. Just gonna have to find a place to rest again. Okay, so basically I am almost done here. Just haven't gone through the middle section though. Okay, just another small market here at this section. Just nothing else to look for though. Just a few more to go here. Just at another side of the fun zone. Okay, here are the rest so far here. Here is the final area of LA County Fair. Yeah, I've been walking so much here that I couldn't even find anything to do at the moment, so this is the last spot. They used to have water here. It looks like all the water is gone. Well, not pretty lively, of course. All right, for this train area, nothing much has changed here. It's just basically the same as usual. The buttons are pretty functional. It depends on what card's moving here. So yeah, the C button is basically that card right there. All right, just going back in here for the Garden Railroad. Guess they're counting how many people went inside, but it was amazing. There's a lot of moving trains around this place. Yeah, pretty much this is amazing so far. Look at that. Often rarely see cars move like this before, but this is amazing. Here it is. There's the exhibit. Overall, not bad for this display here. This is amazing. Okay, so apparently this is a slight difference here. They actually moved some railroad tracks around here, so that means I had to go into this area and then get around. Here we are. And now this is the area, of course. A lot of rearrangements so far. Now I'm just gonna have to move around carefully. All right, here's the final one here. This is amazing. Looks like there's basically everything they have. All right, should be done now. So I think that's it right now. Just nothing much to look around. So I'll see what else I can do if there's anything I spot. Okay, some time has passed by here, and this is the one I haven't toured here. I might have skipped by though. All right, I guess the weather is a little calmer this time. It is a lot to tour around. All right, here's the rest so far here. It's basically some plants right there and some machinery. Here's some exhibits here so far. There's a lot. This one is the one I actually skipped here. And this looks more like the exhibit. It's pretty amazing though. All right, this one right there is pretty much open right now. Just some extra exhibits around this place. All right, look at that. This is basically what they have here. All right, I think that's the limit so far. Okay, so I'm getting some tea right now, so I'm just gonna get a chicken gyro out of this. Yeah, I know it's kind of like pretty expensive here though. All right, just got the chicken gyro here. I'm gonna have to find a way to eat here. All right, essentially I'm trying out some uncommon foods that I haven't tried here. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat it. All right, here's the job right now. Just gonna have to mute the audio here due to copyright concerns. So here it is. Let's see how this tastes. Nice. It's great though. Now I'm just gonna finish it off camera. Right now I just finished eating already, and right there, right next to me is the vinyl stickers, which I encountered in multiple conventions already. Alright, yeah, I know I'm just gonna simply explore around this place here, see what else I missed so far. Alright, just got back at this area here. I think I remember trying out this machine before. Wow. It's a hand massage. Yeah, I might skip some of those since I was in a rush during the beginning. But overall, I'm just only looking around for some. Okay, here's the rest here. It's around 7 at this time. There's not that much to look around here. There are some vendors across this place here and everything else. Okay, one final area, of course. It's the one I haven't gone through here. Same area as before here, just looking around for more. And most of them are a mix of vendors and food vendors, of course. Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately there won't be a chance for me to just go inside here because the line is, yeah, it is somewhat quite long though. Well, not really long, but it's too crowded. I'm just back at the barn once again, just simply roaming around. All right, got a chance to enter the petting farm here. Well, it looks like all of them are just in the feast. Okay, so like before, I gotta be absolutely careful here. And I can only stay here for a limited amount of time though. Well, I guess they're making so much noise right now. Yeah. Alright, petting them though, gently. Yeah, they're way more noisy than the previous ones, so. Wow. Okay, this is very populated with sheep here. So yeah, this is basically the most noisiest environment of all the sheep I've ever heard so far. Damn. Wow. Wow. One more pet though. There we go. It looks like they're following me here. What the hell? Okay. Well, safe environment for now. Just gonna linger around for just a few seconds. I think I should be done for now, so I'm leaving. Okay. Finally done at this area, of course. So apparently I don't think there's anything else I can vlog around here because it's around 8:48 at this time. It does end at 11 p.m. though, and I believe that's basically all I had to do around this place. I got nothing in particular that I'd like to see here, but I hope you guys do enjoy this content here. If you like it, please consider following me on other social media platforms in my About page. This is VlogWithAvroTF. Signing out.